Welcome to the AI for Oklahoma Classrooms podcast, a production of the Oklahoma State Department of Education's Office of AI and Digital Learning. I'm your host, Dr. Karen Leonard. I'm so glad you're here. We're starting this journey because we believe in the power of Oklahoma teachers. We know the passion you bring to your students, but we also know that Sunday night feeling, the mountain of grading, and the 3 different lesson plans you need for Monday morning. AI isn't here to replace the magic you bring to your classroom. It's here to be your ultimate teaching partner, helping you clear the busy work so you can get your weekends back and focus on what you love doing most, teaching. We are now moving through a series of episodes with a focus on instructional magic. We know that the most time-consuming part of a teacher isn't always the teaching itself. It's the hours spent staring at a blank screen, trying to turn a single state standard into a cohesive, engaging lesson plan. AI isn't here to reduce your creativity. It's here to give you the first draft advantage. Today, we're talking about how to move from a standard to a full lesson outline in 60 seconds. Clearing the busy work so you can focus on the heart of instruction. In our last episode, we looked at the document doctor, exploring how to modernize dense primary sources to make them accessible for every learner. We talked about removing the blank page barrier for students by updating formatting and readability while keeping the historical heart intact. Now, we're applying that same efficiency to your own prep work. We've all had those Sunday nights when that mountain of planning feels insurmountable. By using AI as your digital intern, you can offload the repetitive drafting phase of lesson planning. You provide the expertise and the Oklahoma context, and AI provides the structure. Think of AI as a brainstorming partner that knows every pedagogical strategy in the book. Instead of starting from scratch, you can ask AI to generate a structured draft based on a specific Oklahoma standard. In 60 seconds, your AI intern can suggest learning objectives with clear goals aligned directly to your state standards, a hook that includes engaging ways to start a lesson and grab student attention, guided practice with step-by-step activities to help students master the concept, and formative assessment, or quick ways to check for understanding before your class period ends. You aren't just taking what AI gives you. You are the head chef who refines the draft, adds your personal touch, and ensure it meets the unique needs of your students. For our teachers in rural districts who might be managing 3 or more different preps every single day, this efficiency is a game changer. You no longer have to choose between a good enough plan and a good night's sleep. AI allows you to maintain high rigor and engagement across all your subjects by handling the administrative load of outlining. It levels the playing field, giving you the time to be the mentor your students need. We've established that AI can save you minutes every single day. Now, let's talk about where AI delivers the highest impact on equitable instruction. That's the area of differentiation. As educators, we know that a single lesson plan isn't effective unless it's adapted for the 25-plus unique learners in your room. This is often where the real planning time goes, crafting accommodations, modifications, and extensions. AI can collapse this monumental task in just a few seconds. Think about your English language learners or students with specific learning accommodations. Instead of manually simplifying your lesson's core text or translating key vocabulary, you can feed the AI the first draft and ask it to modify the guided practice activity for an 8th grade student who is an emergent English speaker. Provide 3 sentence stems for the final discussion and a word bank of 5 key vocabulary terms translated into Spanish. Instantly, you have a scaffolded activity that maintains the rigor of the Oklahoma standard while ensuring access for that specific student. Conversely, for your students who are all ready for just an immediate challenge, AI can generate rich extensions. You can instruct your digital intern, create an enrichment activity for this lesson that requires students to apply the concept to a real-world scenario in Oklahoma. This moves them beyond the standard mastery and into advanced application, keeping your high flyers engaged without creating extra work for you. This immediate, targeted adaptation is the heart of efficiency for the modern classroom. It's not just about saving time. It's about providing high-quality, tailored instruction for every student every day. It transforms the planning process from a linear chore into an iterative cycle where you can instantly test out different levels of scaffolding and challenge. You're now spending your valuable time reviewing excellent options for your students rather than painstakingly creating them from scratch. This allows you, the expert teacher, to focus on the truly personalized parts of instruction, your relationship with the student, and the moment-to-moment feedback in the classroom. This is AI's role in advancing equity in the classroom. You always have to remember the brain is the boss. AI can generate a plan, but it doesn't know your students' names, their interests, or the specific aha moments they had last week. You can use AI to clear the blank page syndrome, but you remain the expert who brings the lesson to life. You provide the heart, the expertise, and the impact. At the end of every episode, we end with the tomorrow morning test, one actionable, specific win you can use in your classroom the very next day. The win for this episode is called the Standard to Sketch Sprint. First, identify one Oklahoma standard you need to teach this week. Then, open your favorite chatbot and type, "I'm an Oklahoma, whatever grade level teacher." Create a 60-minute lesson plan outline for the Oklahoma Academic Standard and include the standard number. Include an engaging hook, one group activity, and a 3-question exit ticket. Then, you review the draft and change the parts that don't fit your style, and use that as your roadmap. That's it for this episode. You're now using the first draft advantage to plan with power and precision. In our next episode, we'll explore how to localize math problems specifically for our Oklahoma students. Thank you for joining me for this episode of AI for Oklahoma Classrooms, brought to you by the OSDE's Office of AI and Digital Learning. If you found today's episode helpful, please share it with a colleague who could use a little more time back in their day. Remember this: AI lightens the load. You bring the heart, the expertise, and make the impact in your classroom. See you next time.